Click on the subscribe button, especially the bell on the right side. Otherwise, you will miss the latest videos. Can I request people to kindly mute themselves?
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Sorry, hello?
Sir?
Yes.
Good morning, sir. How are you? So, Vishal is waiting for the confirmation. He just dropped me a message that request you to go confirm his registration.
I just approved 4 people. They are just registered an hour back or something. Let me just double check. If you
Yes,
can call in.
Yeah.
Vishal, I'll just double check. Yeah, Vishal is approved. Anjuji, Vishal is approved.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
I can't hear it only. खोल थोड़ा सा खोलो. Hello?
Yes. Can we start the class? I'm still waiting for Vishal to come in.
Good afternoon, sir. Bishoppriya this side.
Hi, Bishoppriya. How are you doing?
I'm good, sir. So, yesterday we received a mail with regards to the registration for the future sessions. So,
With regards to?
your future sessions.
Yeah.
So, like the way I was like facing some challenge today, that whenever I try to register myself, so I didn't receive any auto-generated mail.
See, what happens is the auto-generated mail from Zoom sometimes goes in promotion, sometimes in spam.
Okay.
We have seen that so many times, participants calling us up, then they discover that it is in spam somewhere, etc. and all that. And it has happened to me also.
Okay.
So I don't know what to do about that, because that's
Fine,
Zoom.
no issues.
That's Zoom.
Okay, sir.
Yeah? 1 second.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, Vishal is waiting for invite because he said
No, he's already in the waiting room. I've just admitted it.
Okay, sir. He's
Just give me 2 more minutes. One of my private students also wants to join this.
Okay, sir.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Neeraj, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am there.
Vinayak and Ricardo have not come.
Vinayak Bhaiya is coming. He told me for 5 minutes he will come.
Acha. All right. Neeraj, I'm making you the co-host.
Okay, sir.
Just record the session.
Sir, but I am on the mobile.
Oh, then let's wait for Vinayak or Ricardo.
Yes.
It is better to have a recording.
I am trying to contact with Ricardo Bhaiya. Okay.
And I just we'll wait for Vinayak or Ricardo to come. I hope people have their pen and papers ready, because I'm going to ask each one what they implemented from my last Saturday session and my Prashna session. Last minute. All right. Can we remove our shoes?
Yes, sir.
Welcome, everybody. Let's close our eyes. I want you all to pray to Lord Ganpati.
यार साला दिखेगा कुछ तब ना.
Hello. Somebody has to mute themselves. Let's pray to Lord Ganpati. Let's pray to all the gurus of previous life and this life. Let us also pray to Maha Lakshmi, Maha Kali, Maha Saraswati. And let us have gratitude towards our teachers. And today being Nag Panchami, let us pray mentally. There is lockdown in India, so we can't go out and do, in most of the areas in India, we still can't go out and offer milk. So let us mentally offer milk to Sarpa, that is snake god. And even to the Sapera, we mentally offer some money for taking care of the snakes throughout the year. I thank everybody for being present here today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
All right, I want people to come forward and tell me what they implemented so far in whatever they learned last Saturday.
Sir, good morning, sir. I did the daily event thing, like a few calls came and somebody was talking about their problems and all, and in fact my own issues also. So in fact we started the session. Before this session I did the transit, how it is going to be. So that way I'm every day practicing a little bit
I want
and
to
prepared the essence.
very
Yes, sir.
very happy with you. Though you're not yet replied to my question of
Yes, sir.
what you learned from the last session and what you implemented. But
Last session was regarding the blank chart. So I took my cousin's blank chart and I tried, like, because I knew the events and I understood her life. So I took that and was trying to look at it and predict without the planets. So somewhere, yes, started thinking that why she was suffering because of the reason that her 12th house was active. She lost a lot of money. 12th house was active. So that is how I was trying my best. But still, there's long way to go. There's many things which I need to work upon. I read a few books, houses, especially houses. I was like, I did Google, I took Robert's book, I took other classic also, Fal Deepika also, and I was reading about the houses. So I compiled for different houses. So that gave me a perspective, like the different people have written, like Robert has given rare findings from houses also. So I was reading that. So I was trying to put it together. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Really,
it's all you're doing.
I mean it. I really mean it.
You're doing.
I want you to predict now, Anjuji. I'm going to show you a horoscope.
Yes, sir.
This is called Mass Prashna. First, you will predict, then probably somebody else or me will try to predict. So there are 22 people present here. Why so many others are not joining in? I don't understand. So many. All have registered, but they are not joining in on time.
They're waiting. No, so I think that's what is happening. They're waiting.
No. The waiting. I'm constantly meeting each and everybody.
Charlotte is having problem also. Charlotte is having problem.
There is a problem that whenever you're clicking on that, it's asking for registration.
No, you don't. You are clicking on the wrong link. Even in the email I have sent you. Even in the email I have sent you the meeting ID.
Yesterday.
So once you're registered, even if you forget that link from Zoom, you just need to put the meeting ID in the email that I sent you twice.
Exactly. That's why I tried in the morning, and that's why ultimately I got something on the video on the mobile. I'm not able to link through that. It is asking registration is pending approval.
Yes, sir.
You already registered. That is the reason you are here.
Exactly.
That is the reason. Last time you were there. So if you click on the old link for registration, that's not the link to join. The link to join is sent to you by automatic by Zoom. And I have even shared the meeting ID.
Yes, you have shared. I've put the meeting ID, and this problem is coming. I think this somehow
it cannot ask you for registration again if you have already.
It is asking. Basically, that is what has happened to me also.
Because you are going on the old link. You are not going on the Zoom link sent by Zoom. I cannot send you the link. I don't have the authority to send the link. The maximum I can do is send you the meeting ID which I have sent you also. Directly you can join.
Anyways, we'll try again.
Yeah, please.
Today also I could join only by clicking on the 18th mail link.
Yeah, you got to save that. Whatever you get from Zoom, you got to save it. Or at least save that email that I have sent where each meeting ID is given.
Yes, I've done that.
Anyway, let's come back.
So will I start giving feedback what I have done?
Let's, because I have cast a prashna.
Okay.
So you cannot delay in that question. Anjuji, are you ready? And I want everybody to see this question. Okay, what I request everybody is close all your other windows. Otherwise, you all will face a problem. Can everybody see the prashna? Anjuji?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Vinayak. Nice to see you. Anjuji, are you there? Hello. Probably Anjuji is not there. I want everybody to see this prashna and start predicting. 22 people in this room, 24 now. I want you to tell. This is called mass prashna. Anjuji, are you there? I was trying.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. See the chart and predict intuitively from each house. This is the secret of prashna. Everybody does not do that. People go where moon is placed. People go where moon is placed. That's not prashna. People go by other things. Just look at this chart.
Yes,
secret
sir.
of prashna.
So he's going to work from home?
No, this is a mass prashna.
Achha.
I had mentioned that probably at that time you were not available. 22 people, 22 events we should all be able to predict right now. What happened in the last 6 hours or last 1-2 days? It can even be 1-2 months. What could have happened in all these 22 people's life? I'm carrying forward from my prashna session of last Sunday.
Mentally, most of the people will be upset, stressed, right?
And people here need to give feedback on what Anjuji is predicting. Instantly give feedback on the chat session.
Yes.
Regarding government or government services and will be good, like
Be
helpful,
sure.
because the religion is playing a big role.
No, man. Before the prediction, don't give the event. You remove the fun out of the prediction. Second Lord is in the 6th.
Yes. So loss
of relatives. Why loss? Scorpio.
Yes.
Now leave Saturday's question, Saturday's session. Are you all understanding?
This is Saturday's question.
No. This is right now's prashna. I am saying you link the sign Scorpio. Scorpio Lord has gone
into the 6th. That means loss.
And there has to be some aberration with a neighbor. Some discussion with a neighbor that didn't go as planned or as this thing.
Can we say relationship related issues? Because it's a Libra. Yeah.
100%.
Fight with spouse.
Exactly. One person would have had a fight with his spouse regarding and suspected extramarital affair.
Also, due to...
But anyway.
Because of Venus in 8th.
No. Because of Mars
in 6th.
Being the 7th Lord in 6th. More important is not the prediction.
Yes,
I want the feedback from the prediction of Anjuji. I don't want people to predict now. Today we are testing Anjuji, if she doesn't mind.
No, sir, please.
As I said in my course, I'm going to force you all to predict. And this should be an everyday affair. Did anybody have a fight or a discussion with a neighbor or with someone on phone call regarding many issues, especially something to do with religion or spirituality? I want people to give feedback. Nahi to nahi, prediction wrong, no problem.
Yes, sir. I had. Sir.
I had, sir. It slipped my mind. In fact, today morning only.
Who else? Acha, first tell me what was the event?
I had asked somebody to do a puja, and without taking bath, he just did it. And I was like, are you doing a favor to God by doing puja without taking a bath? And I was like, I lost it.
Who else said that?
Sir, I am. Hello, sir, Vikas.
Vikas.
Yes, sir. Sir, 2 to 3 days back, I had a conversation with my friend regarding the religion of the youth.
Now I'll ask another question, but nobody will answer. Did anybody have good sexual relationship in the last 24 hours, or somebody did in the last 24 hours or whatever, or 1 or 2 days, somebody did a puja for Maha Lakshmi?
Not me.
I did not do puja, but I read about Maha Lakshmi and Shri Suktam.
So do you read that every day?
No, actually I I came to know about Shri Suktam about 2 days back. So yesterday I explored it. That what is Shri Suktam? I read about it and why it is being done and this thing. But yes, I do every day mantra for Lakshmi in my daily puja along with others. But Shri Suktam was yesterday something different, which I read also.
I did. Oh, yes.
Same with me too.
Yes, sir. Yesterday I did for the first time.
I also read
I
about
read
Sri
about-
Lalita Sahasranam. After a long time, I just picked it up and I started reading it.
Lalita Sahasranam would not
It's
be
for
the
Devi.
planet I am referring to, but it still shows in this horoscope.
I
That
need
is
to check
another
whether
planet.
my friend.
Sorry? Haruchi? Hello?
Sorry. I'm very sorry.
क्या बोला आपने?
Sorry, it was not on mute. I'm sorry.
Okay. Mayank is saying I also did listen a Lakshmi mantra 2 days back, which I never did. I too am doing Shri Suktam for last 10 days. Bipin Joshi. Yes, sir. Lakshmi Puja I attended in someone's place. Arpita Debroy. Fight with child about study or spending a lot of unnecessary money, or child lost money. That is 5th Lord in the 9th house with Mercury. Son of my dear friend, I said 5 times, don't give the event before it is predicted, like I told to Mayank Bajaj. No. Not prediction. Prediction is Anjuji. I want to test her. I told that twice also. Ashok Kumar Raja says, I had Nadi astrology consultation. They asked me to do Lakshmi Puja for 96 days. Excellent. Can anybody tell me, Shalini Sharma or Mr. Vikas, can you tell me how we said Lakshmi?
No idea, sir.
बात कर रहे हैं.
Is it moon aspecting Mars? Moon and Mars are aspecting each other.
Because of Venus, Shukra, sitting in the 8th house.
Who said that? Who said that?
Neeraj.
You got to be loud, please. I'm a bit short of hearing also.
Neeraj.
Neeraj Panjwani.
Yeah.
100% correct.
Venus in 8th.
Absolutely, 8th house is your sadhana. If you know houses, it's easy. Venus is in the 8th house.
8th.
It is Swagrahi in its own sign, and it is with A8. What is A8? Anybody?
No, sir.
Anuradha Lagan. 8, yeah.
Arud of a particular house. So if it is A6, it is Arud of 6th house. That means 6th house results will come out. If it is A8, it is 8th house results will come out.
Okay.
Where is A6? It is in the 12th house. Do you all see that with moon?
Yes, sir.
early morning before sunrise, somebody would have had a debate with a lady or a mother figure, or regarding career. Why? Or regarding profession. Why? Whose moon? 10th Lord in the 12th. Are you understanding? A6 is fights, 6th house energy.
Yes, sir.
I'm going very advanced, but the more I push you, I'm 100% sure you will push yourself back. I've been thinking from the last 1 week. I went too advanced for the beginner's course. What was taught last week was super advanced for even a 60-year-old astrologer. 60 years is spent in astrology. Because there were many subtle points. Many subtle points. Are you all understanding? Moon is in the 12th house. 12th house is also disputes. 12th house is abroad. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
10th Lord in 12th house. It is third from there. From 10th house, it is third. So communication. From any house, please write it down. From any house where the Lord has gone, will tell you the activation. Suppose you want to know what will happen to somebody after he marries.
Yes, sir.
7th Lord in the 4th house. So what will get activated? The 4th house will get activated. Mother will get activated. Property will get activated. Vehicle will get activated.
Can you please repeat the principle? Sorry. From any house.
From any house, see where the Lord of it has gone.
Okay.
Step 1, see which house it has gone. That will get activated. Then see how many houses it has gone away. So if it has gone 7th Lord in the 4th house, so 10 houses, correct?
Career.
So even career can get activated. I did this observational astrology decades back. This is not written in any book. You test it out. See then the sign, how the sign is mixing in that house. 7th Lord in 4th house. What all events can happen? Mother will get activated, property will get activated, vehicle will get activated, education will get activated. Because it is 10 signs away, career also can get activated. Correct? Some event can happen. Now depending on the sign it is placed and the aspects to it, conjunctions to it, the flavor will change. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Mithuna Lagna, 7th Lord in 8th house. Which will be the sign? Anybody? Tell mentally.
Capricorn.
Lord is 8th sign is Scorpio.
Capricorn.
How Scorpio?
So 7th Lord has gone to the 8th house.
Capricorn.
Or Mithuna Lagna.
Capricorn.
Capricorn, sir.
Capricorn.
Now what we will do? So the first is career will get activated, 1. In-laws will get activated, 2. Because 8th house is in-laws. Correct?
Yes, sir.
The Naisargik Rashi over there will always be Scorpio. So Scorpio is transformation. Scorpio is this thing. So you combine the Scorpio element with Capricorn. So transformation, Capricorn is career. Transformation in career, you predict that when you will get married, there will be transformation in career within 1 year. Why 1 year? It is like that. That's the rule. Minimum 1 year. Are people understanding? Do you want me to repeat?
Yes, sir.
You want me to repeat?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Just one second.
I thought I was very slow teacher, but I will repeat it. 7th Lord in the 8th house. For any Lagna, what would it be? 8th house is in-laws.
Yes.
Second, 8th house is money of in-laws.
Yes.
Then you combine it number of houses. It is 2 houses. So it is 2 houses. So again money will come, again family of in-laws will come. So it is a double whammy. Okay? Easy?
Yes.
Then you combine it with the sign. The sign is Capricorn. So something to do with career will happen. Something to do with niece will happen. Correct? Capricorn is niece.
Yes.
Something to do with sexual organs can also happen, because 8th house is sexual organs. Correct? So you have to become super smart. You have to combine now Scorpio. Scorpio is transformation. So you say transformation in all these areas will happen. Easy?
It can be in inheritance, or it can be loss or anything as well, right? Because that can be a transformational event as well.
Exactly. And that is what happened in a particular chart. My 7th Lord is in the 8th house. After my marriage, my father-in-law went to the native place, Kerala. He had just gotten his inheritance and he was trying to sell it off. My wife was given a pair of red shoes. I told, your father is over there for a month. The deal will not happen. She said, the deal is already done. I said, the deal will get cancelled. He was going to sell off the inheritance. And it happened. Now, please don't ask me why red shoes.
I was just about to ask.
That means you all have not understood what is exaltation, debilitation. Kya karu main yaar? Does everybody remember exaltation, debilitation here? Right? Yes or no? Everybody remembers. Mars gets
Capricorn.
Exactly. Mars gets exalted over there, no? But exaltation in a bad house is not good. Debilitation in a bad house is good. Broadly speaking. Now it is Scorpio. So water element has to come. So immediately predict. After marriage, was there transformation in your career, and at the same time, or around marriage, and at the same time, did you go somewhere near water? Are you all understanding? Scorpio has to mix. The water has to mix. So I was supposed to go to Thailand. My boss had arranged everything. But last minute, I decided not to do so. And I went to Goa instead. Are you all understanding? It has to mix. It has to mix. Unless you observe this secret technique, this Lord here, can anybody apply it on their neighbor's horoscope? I don't want their horoscope. Neighbor's horoscope, and show me how they have understood this technique. I need to come back to the prashna again, so you guys need to be quick. Did anybody have a relative, or coming back to the prashna, or they got married and they had a fight with the in-laws within a year, especially regarding some property or anger issues? Anybody among you? Don't say your chat, say neighbor's chat, it happened. Come on. Vishal is saying, yes, my in-laws cousin. Ruchi, I can understand, no problem. We had a long session of 3.5 hours. Vishal Sharma says, applied for divorce due to anger and fights. Are you all understanding? Shall we go back to the Prashna chart? What do you see here? First and foremost, Uranus is in the 7th house. Whenever Uranus is in trine to 7th house, that means in 3rd house and in 11th house. Which are the trines? Everybody, there are some people who are very young in astrology here, so I will go very, very slow, and I don't mind repeating. This is the trine to the 7th house. Got it, everybody?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, whenever Uranus is in trine to 7th house, there will always be fights in marriage. This is not my technique. This is the late P.S. Shastri's technique. 7th Lord is in the 6th house of divorce. 6th house is also Sapatani. That is
Yo.
Co-wife.
co-wife or mistress or Mr. I do not know. So one of your friends or relatives
Excuse me.
had an argument with his mistress or Mr. whatever. Do you all know that? Anybody? I don't want you to say you had it. I don't want to know that. But do you all know of a friend who had that?
Yes, sir.
Who said that?
Kritika, sir.
Sorry?
Kritika.
मेरे को सुना है मेरा कुत्ता लोग सुनाई देते हैं इंसान का आवाज नहीं सुनाई देता मुझे I'm sorry यार
Sir, Kritika.
Kritika हाँ sorry the video was off हाँ so somebody had
Yes, sir.
right
Yes, sir.
was it Mr. or mistress?
So, can I just tell you what I heard? Honestly, it
I
was
said one of you or your friends
a friend.
would
Yes.
have had a fight with mistress or the opposite of mistress.
Yes, in a way, did. Yes, husband's girlfriend.
Okay.
Husband's girlfriend.
Husband's girlfriend.
Yes.
So are you all understanding how beautifully you can predict just with basics, everybody?
Sir, this last statement, how did you judge this a fight with somebody?
Who's asking?
Hi, sir. This is Bipin.
Bipin. What happens is, Bipin, I can't see the face unless
Am I?
you know. So
Am I
just
visible now?
explain the logic. 7th Lord in the 6th house is 12th from 7th.
It's 12. Yeah, right.
So it is Vyasthan, loss.
Yeah,
So loss of what? Relationship.
loss of relationship. Okay.
7th Lord in the 6th house, please write it down everybody, is a classical yoga for divorce. Even 6th Lord in the 9th house, somebody had sent me this research very recently. That guy is from Varanasi.
Repeat, sir.
6th Lord in the 9th or 7th Lord in the 6th. There are many combinations for divorce. 7th Lord in the 6th is written in classics. So the condition in that which 𝐂𝐸𝐻 sir has said is 7th Lord in the 6th house, influence of malefics. Here malefic is Mars with moon. One of your relatives would have faced blood pressure problem in the last few days. Somebody among you.
Yes, sir.
क्या हुआ?
Yes, sir. Sir, very high blood pressure suddenly out of no reason or whatever. So I had to go to doctor and take medicines.
Somebody's mother's feet would have got injured in the last few days or pain in the leg.
Yes, sir. My mother has. She stays with me and she has this problem in the feet, and past few days was quite bad. Actually, yesterday evening only she had to put a lot of ointments and stuff. Is the soles of the feet and the lower leg generally.
Are you all understanding? What did I use? Anybody? Everybody. Simple. Moon in the 12th house of feet.
12th house. Feet.
What did we do? We combined it with the sign Virgo. Virgo is the natural 6th house of your zodiac, of your Rashi chart. Correct? Correct, everybody?
Yes, sir.
6th house is diseases, we know. So it is double whammy. And A6 is also written over there. A6 is the Arud of the 6th house. What is Arud? Arud is double whammy. Double the effect of what comes out.
Sir, can you
Somebody...
explain again what is A6, sir? I didn't get it.
who was this? Sorry, you got to tell me your name.
Arpita Debroy, sir. I can't. Arpita, sir. Arpita Debroy.
Arpita, this is slightly very advanced. Okay. But I still
Okay.
said it so that you always start observing. Look at any horoscope. Houses, you know 1 to 12, what is the meaning of all the houses?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Arud is the root coming out. Sanskrit word. Arud is Sanskrit word. It is mentioned in BPHS, it is mentioned in Gemini Sutras. Okay. Arud is the root coming out. So wherever you see, suppose first house, what are you seeing? A5. Do you see this A5 written over here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And it is in Libra. So Libra is wife, 7th house of the zodiac. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Libra is relationship. Libra has A5. So somebody had something to do with children today, or at least in the last 2 days, which Sanam just confirmed. Why? That is what is coming out. Somebody today concentrated on Maha Lakshmi. Why? Lagna Lord is in the 8th house. So many people said Maha Lakshmi. If 5th house is mantra also, no? Have I explained it? I don't mind explaining it again. Arpita?
Okay, sir. Yeah, I understood.
I have a
somewhat,
question,
sir,
Vishal.
because I'm quite new.
It's okay.
Maybe I'm not
taking very
able to
advanced.
get it
Don't
properly,
worry.
sir.
I'm taking this to just mix, because what happens if I make prediction and if I don't give logic, people will ask me the logic.
Yes,
Now
sir.
I have to think that the younger student over here will get confused. So if I don't give logic, they'll say sir is hiding knowledge. But if I give logic, all the young ones, are you getting it? Everybody.
Yes, sir.
Abhi,
Yes,
see,
sir.
somebody over here has a mole in thigh area or a brown big mark spot, what do you call, birthmark type, in the thigh area or in the hand region, this kind of region. You know, the chest, upper chest. Now, ladies, obviously, I don't expect them to say anything. Okay. So this is the case. Now, don't ask me the technique. Let's just verify this first. Okay. And in the feet, somebody has a mole or a birthmark, or had an accident, not a proper accident, had some kind of this thing, koi cheez touch ho gaya rahega to the feet, lower part of the feet in the last 15 days. Anybody present over here, yes or no?
Yes, sir. I have that.
What is that? You got to explain it, please, Vicky.
The last like 10 days, I had like an eczema breakout, and was very irritated with the heat and stuff. So I have that, and I also have the moles that you discussed.
Okay, in all those areas.
Yes, yes, sir.
Anybody else wants to give feedback? Nobody has any mole in the feet or in the thigh or the chest, upper chest or hands region or anything?
Hands?
I have in the chest area.
Okay. Anybody else?
I've got on hands.
Who said that?
I've got in the
Anju here.
Sorry?
I've got moles on my hand.
Moles on your hand.
Yeah, same is it with me, sir. Chirag, on the hand.
Okay.
Sir Rashi Tomar, I have on the feet, mole.
Lower feet?
Yes, lower feet, near the toe.
Now, if you ask me the logic, anybody, I'll have to spend 10 minutes. But my worry is it will confuse the people. Are you all understanding? This is a research I found out from Nadi. It is not clearly mentioned. I worked very hard on it 15-20 years back. But these are only basics. Only basics. Are you all understanding? Everybody with me? Arpita?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My point is, You take this prediction, you take this Rashi chart, you spend hours. How did he predict? What I did with Saptarishi Nadi, that was the only source where a Rishi is predicting. He's not giving logic, but that is enough. It took me years to get Saptarishi Nadi translated. And not the whole amount, just a few charts, but we still did quite a lot thanks to NBS and others. You see the Rishi's prediction and you start thinking, how did he predict? That in itself, I have given you the base for it. That is Saturday's lecture. How many of you saw Saturday's lecture and how many times?
I saw one time.
One time.
Somebody's background.
3 times.
Okay, one second. Kritika, one second. I'm unmuting now. Just reconnect now. Kritika, just reconnect. Or what was the question I asked you, Kritika? Or you can type it out in the chat box. How many times did people listen to Saturday's lecture? Okay, just
I
give
have
me.
gone through once since yesterday and still continuing.
Just once.
No, once I've gone is for last whole yesterday I spent 6 hours on that, and I was making notes again. So that took a lot of time. Today morning also I saw it, and again I'm not almost at the end, but still not finished. That means the lecture of 3 hours I have taken about 6-7 hours to understand, decipher it.
And the Prashna lecture also you saw?
Prashna lecture also I saw. That I saw earlier.
Anybody
I saw only the recording. I could not attend that thing. I saw only the recording.
Anybody else? We have a lot to cover today. Please be fast. My stomach is paining very badly, so it's a bit unbearable. So quickly.
I read it. I mean, I heard it twice, but it was never at one go because I had other things. So whenever I found time, like half an hour here, 45 minutes there, the whole day. Since they were long lectures, so I was able to do around one whole time and one I'm still in the middle of it. So
Neeraj Panjwani says 3 times. Pratika says 1 time. Ashok Kumar says 1 time. 1 time. Bipinji says 1 time. Were you all making notes at that time, please? I hope so.
Yes. I have remade the all.
Were you all able to understand the simple way of combining houses, signs, and planets?
Yes. Actually, in that lecture, you had also spoken about that Gemini Lagna ascendant will have trouble in the feet, and there were 2-3 things. I have interpreted that why you have said that. So I understood that yesterday only. Because with Pisces, the Pisces were coming in different positions. So because it's coming in the 10th house, so from there I related the feet and the stomach, and the Leo being the third sibling's stomach having problems. So those things I related.
That's good. Mr. Ashok Kumar, can you come on camera? Thank you, Mishal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please, whatever you've written here, if you can say it on camera and make people understand.
Yeah, I spent every day 2 to 3 hours, and I started taking notes. Then I realized that I am so weak in signification of houses and then aspects. Then I started taking notes on the subject, and I was taking notes for spices because that Saturday class all about spices prediction. Then I was looking for answer all the 12 houses, what are the relationship related to the houses, and then started realizing that like taking notes from a couple of books, and then started compiling it, sir. And I collected charts from around 8 to 10 people, and I do not have any chart for Aries and then Rishabha and Scorpio. Rest are all I collected for all other 9 houses. and I'm compiling it. And today I started watching again third time. Then I caught your point now, and I now I'm typing my prediction for those the charts which I have collected for each Lakna.
Very good. Proud of you. Many a times
Thank
when
you,
we
sir.
read Brihat Parashara or a Shastra, I keep on telling what all scholars do. Suppose, for example, Shri K.N. Rao Sahib is there. Scholars at that age, they must have read BPHS at least 100 times.
Okay.
Each classic 100 times. Because every year when you keep on rereading the classic, you start getting something new.
Okay, sir.
Astrology is a very serious business. Minimum 3 hours आपका चले ही जाता है.
Okay, sir.
Minimum.
Okay.
And that is the reason I keep on telling everybody, let go of social media. Anyway, we're going to have a quick break. It's an hour. Okay, we're going to have a break for only 2 minutes. Okay, so just in case anybody wants to visit washroom, water, etc. and all that. Okay, fine. Otherwise, I'm sharing the chart and I want somebody absolutely new in astrology to predict out of the Rashi chart. This is the Prashna chart of the moment of 25 people present here, whatever, 27 people present here today. So all people, there has to be some event. I want you all to predict right now in the chat box while I'm gone for the next minute. And I want others to give feedback if that event happened. So Sanam, now is the time you can start predicting. I'm so sorry. Earlier I said. Now everybody predicts. Everybody, I'm saying you might be only one day in astrology. No problem. Close your eyes. Tell your mind, let my intuition rise now. कुछ भी predict करो. कुछ भी predict करो. Whatever you see, prediction starts exactly 60 seconds from now. And feedback also. People need to give feedback. When somebody is predicting, they need to give feedback. Many people have predicted. I want feedback on those predictions, whether those events happened or not. Kritika, what did you predict? Shalini Sharma, Vicky has predicted. No. Vicky, you can't, you have to say someone here. So I presume you're predicting for other people. My understanding of English is a bit bad. Neeraj has predicted. Ashutosh Soman, treating own spouse as a kid. That's what I keep on doing all my life. And knee pain, who predicted? Very good, very good. Who predicted? Somebody predicted knee pain just now. Deep Jyoti predicted this. So knee pain, who has knee pain? Who has knee pain? Anybody has knee pain? Deep Jyoti has predicted last 3 days. Fight or health issues with father or guru, I know with somebody that has happened.
I have knee pain, constant knee pain.
Who said that?
Rashi Tomar.
Rashito. You have this pain from how long?
Years now. Continuous pain is there, like I can't fold my legs. Only knee pain, no other area.
Okay. So prediction good, Deep Jyoti, very good. Anybody, how you predicted? Saturn retrograde in Capricorn. Capricorn is knees. So either somebody's mother should have that.
Yes, sir. Capricorn is. Yeah.
Who's that?
Mother might have.
Sorry, who's that?
So no, Jyotish is saying.
Sorry, Jyoti. Yeah.
Yes.
Somebody may have changed mindset to change residence work area. Yeah, Sanam, you're right in that. I did. Moon in 12, somebody got profit from foreign land. People need to give feedback on the predictions. Somebody fight with
Neeraj.
Yeah, Vinay.
Neeraj predicted. Yeah, Neeraj predicted about construction of any building it was started, but by any reason it stopped now.
Exactly. Very nice, Neeraj. How did he predict that? Which is because
It's
Saturn
100% correct.
100% correct. Saturn is retrograde in the 4th house of property. Saturn is worker. Opposite to Sun. Sun and Saturn are enemies. Correct? Sun is government. Correct? Everybody?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Sun is government. It is looking at the 4th house of property. Over there, Saturn is retrograde. With A4 and A2. So that means some money issues also. And property. A4 is property. Yeah, Salam, I decided to do my puja 3 times a day. But I know that's not going to happen. But anyway, I did puja 3 times in the morning. 100% right. Ashok Kumar says, apartment which I have booked 2018 got construction stopped. Are you all understanding? Achha, Rashi Tomar is predicting someone's sibling had problem with career or competition. Is that true? People can come up and speak. Come on, guys. Hidden ancestral property, wealth from hidden sources. Some event regarding that? Anyway. Let's come back to this. Are you all understanding the power of Prashna? If you keep on practicing this, how good will you all become? Many of you would have tried Prashna for the first time. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. For the first
But many of you succeeded also. Neeraj Verma is 100% correct. Today morning, twice few drops of milk, one fell down on my kitchen table, another during my puja place. Very good, Neeraj Verma. He said anybody
Thank you, sir.
or milk fall on earth. Yes, kitchen slab is not earth, but where I do puja, there also it fell down, so that's earth. And finally, I went out and I offered milk to Mother Earth, by the way. Which is brilliant, I just realized it. Excellent, Neeraj. Are you all understanding the beauty of Prashna? Take screenshot of the Prashna if you have not. Or otherwise, when I send the recording, do it. But think how people predicted. Most of you are very young in astrology. Except Vinayak and Ricardo. But you all succeeded, right? What did you do? You combined houses, signs, and planets. Does it make you all feel happy? At least even one person?
Yes. Yes.
It's easy. It's easy. I've actually given away the secret of how I used to do this magical Prashna in all our workshops. One person today would have traveled, or at least in the last 3 days would have traveled, and he would have had to take a U-turn while traveling. Must have forgotten something or must have missed that turn and then had to take a U-turn. Did it happen to anybody?
Yes, sir. 2 days back. We were traveling out, me and my husband, and we forgot he had a file. So then from the gate, we had to come back again and go up and get a file. And then.
No, anybody wants to know why file? Can anybody say why file? No, not third house.
Mercury?
Exactly. Now I've given you my U-turn technique, which I always predict in all workshops. I've kept it hidden for so many years. Mercury is documents.
Yeah.
Rahu is U-turn. Even Ketu is U-turn.
Mercury with Rahu is U-turn for files.
So wherever you see Rahu, Ketu, suppose somebody comes to you, if it is in somebody's 9th house, so you say your Pati Parmeshwar or your father had to take a U-turn. If it is in Mercury, because of documents. Pati Parmeshwar means spouse. Spouse is also 9th house.
Sir, can I speak?
Yes, Ashutosh.
Sir, couple of days back, I had an incident like, I was going to doctor's office, but somehow I typed in GPS the address incorrectly and went to a wrong office. And then I suddenly realized that this is the wrong office and then came back to the original office, like, the intended office to go. So it took a lot of time to, decipher that, but it happened. Would that be considered as a U-turn or something like that?
Yes, yes, it's a U-turn. If you see, if you remember the Prashna chart, can anybody tell me now? Now it should be the Prashna chart should be here. You have watched it for 1 hour. Which planet is aspecting this Mercury?
Mars.
Jupiter and Ketu.
Jupiter and Ketu.
Who is
Mars
Jupiter?
also?
Why is Jupiter doctor in this chart?
Doctor.
Sir, can I say?
Sixth Lord.
Bang on. Are you getting it? Poonamji, whom were you going to meet? I'm more interested in that.
We were going to a doctor's place and we forgot the document file, so we had to turn back.
Does it make sense? How many of you attended my mass Prashna, the Bhrigu Prashna, in March last year in Delhi? Anybody present here from Delhi? I had done prediction. There were 90 people present. I said, in your 34th year, so-and-so incident would happen. 9 to 10 people raised their hands. How is it possible 34th year for so many people, almost 10%, event has to match? Not possible, no? Logically, it is not possible. Correct? I think that video is also there on YouTube. Not the whole video, but a part of the video. I never can get that where that video has gone, the whole 1 hour or 1 day session.